Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be knowing about coup. So basically, when any country's government is suddenly or illegally overturned by its military, then it is known as coup. In this video, we'll be focusing on Myanmar coup. So basically, it is not the first time that has happened in 2021. It had already took place in 1962 as well as in 1988. Myanmar fully came under British rule in 1886 after the Third Anglo-Burma War. Myanmar got its independence on January 4, 1948. But in 1962, there was a first coup that happened and the military seized the power. In 1988, there was again an uprising known as 8888 movement. And during this time, Ms. Aung San Suu Kyi came on the scene and she formed her party, the National League for Democracy. In 1990, elections were held and her party votes a majority of votes. But the military nullified the result and she was detained. In 1990, she got a lot of support from the West as well as from India. And in 1991, she was also awarded with the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1989, there was a change of name from Burma to Myanmar because basically the armed forces don't want to continue with the name given by the Britishers, and so they wanted to change the name. And also basically Burma denotes a most dominant tribe that basically accounts for 35% of the population. Myanmar is a country which have a multi-ethnic tribe. It has officially 135 tribes which are basically officially recognized. In 2008, the constitution was framed by its military and it was brought. In that constitution, they make sure that the military should be the most powerful, and so they basically reserve 25% of the seats in both the houses. They also make sure that the important subjects like border management, internal security and defense come under them. They also make sure that Ms. Aung San Suu Kyi should be away from the position of the president. So they make a law that any person who is a foreign national or having a spouse or a children as a foreigner, they can't become a president. And as Ms. Aung San Suu Kyi's late husband was a foreign national and her children have a British citizenship, and so she was not able to become the president, and so she became a state councillor and her party leader was made a president. In 2012, some by-elections were held up to a certain seats, and in that she basically won the majority of votes, and this arrangement worked till 2015. In 2000 till from 2002 to 2015, basically USDP ruled. USDP is basically a proxy party of this military only, that is known as Union Solidarity and Development Party, that basically ruled. And in 2015, the elections were held, and again the NLD got a majority of votes. But from 2015 to 2017, Rohingya crisis has, and this was basically the creation of Myanmar army only. And due to this, majority of Rohingyas, like almost 1 million Rohingyas, flew to the countries like Bangladesh and India and other places also. And so there was also a trial in International Court of Justice in which Miss Aung San Suu Kyi basically defended the Myanmar army, and this basically eroded her image in the international arena. The relation between the Myanmar army and Miss Aung San Suu Kyi surged, and in November 2020 the elections were held, and her party again got a majority of votes, and so the Myanmar army again thought to basically stage a coup, because they thought that if she will come for the third term, then definitely she will try to do the transition from partial democracy to the full democracy, and so they did the coup for the third time in on Feb 1, 2021. So I hope you got the gist of this topic. I hope you like this video. Thank you.